Usama. Another person to recognize and welcome, a past district governor who was and still is a change maker. I personally consider him as one of the governors who made a difference in our district, whether in procedures, training, education, image, effectiveness. His presence cannot be missed at any occasion for many reasons. His sense of humor. His sense of humor for one. And likability. Please join me in welcoming our first district governor. Past district governor.
That compliments my image.
Muhammad Al was governor 2002-2003. I welcome him on my team. And I'm honored to give you my banner.
كيف حالك؟
Please join me in welcoming and recognizing another senior Rotarian who has been positively acting in all Rotary affairs and events. I have the honor and privilege to have known him for many years before he was a governor and before I was a club president. And it was a very, and I had the honor to serve as his district secretary when he was governor, and it was a very enjoyable and informative evening. He's a close friend and a constant resource and advisor for me. Please welcome past district governor Sabir Said. A very close friend who is always bringing us gifts on his visits to Jordan. This time it's beautiful cold front and probably snow. He speaks Arabic better than me and probably most of us. Next year he will lead our district with organized and precise actions. He will include fun, fellowship, seriousness, kisses, and seriousness. He will include fun, fellowship, seriousness in an enjoyable combination. He will continue the change for the betterment of our district. You will enjoy his singing talents whenever there is a chance, so always ask him to join in. Please welcome your friend and mine, DGE Usama. This is another project.
Thank you very much. Should I sing for you now?
I have a welcome for PDG Farid, but since he's not here, we'll leave it. Thank you very much. We'll start now the second part of the opening session. Diana, please, presentation. Close indication of our year together, because it's our year. It's not my year, it's our year. It's our district year. And what you will see now is ideas and plans that we are going to introduce in the district in 11 votes. Screen on here. President 1112, he was trustee of the foundation from 1 to 05, and he was chair of the Rotary Action Groups Committee in 2008, 2009. He was director 95 to 97, and governor in 1980-81. He was born in Kolkata in 42. He earned a degree in chemical engineering from Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, in 64. He is chair of United Phosphorus in Bangladesh. He is director of United Phosphorus Limited and Unifos Agro Industries Limited. His wife is Binota, very nice lady, and they have 2 children and 4 grandchildren. He's member of Rotary Club of Vati since 1972, club president in 75-76, governor, as we said, in 80-81. This is the theme that will be our guiding ideas and guiding the theme that will give us the ideas for our action next year. It's reach within to embrace humanity. You can see it's very colorful. There is an Indian touch in it. Lots of people think that this looks like a Maharaja hat. If you can look at it, maybe it looks like that. At the same time, there is a heart. You can see the heart inside, and you are embracing. So there's a man there. It's a beautiful, many visions you see inside. In Arabic, I decided to use the term تعمق في ذاتك لتحفظ الإنسانية. And to talk about this, there were different ideas, and I made a survey across the district, and according to the results I got, this was the most close to the idea that English terms were. Look within yourself to understand that all of humanity has the same dreams, similar hopes, and same aspirations and similar problems. The theme has 3 emphases. The family is where everything begins. The continuity is finding the things that we do well and take them to the next level. And the change. We start by being the change we wish to see in the world. So it's the family and continuity, building on it, we make the change. We cannot work to build peace in the world without first building it in our own homes. If we were to create peace, friendship, and tolerance on a global scale, we must first practice it in our own neighborhood. When we have peace in ourselves, we have peace in our home. When there is peace in our home, we have peace that we can share with others. Let us reach within to embrace humanity. And in peace, harmony, and friendship, let us bring change and a more joyful future for us all. Now, Rotary International President Kalyan has introduced to us this year a citation, a presidential citation. Every year we have a citation. This year it's a little bit different. Multiple sections on club recognition. We need the clubs to achieve 2 of the following goals. 100% annual program funds participation. You want clubs to have 100% contribution. Give to the annual fund, no matter how small or how big. But there's a minimum per capita and club contribution to the annual program fund of $100. Let's work on it. Let's work on making this contribution. Minimum net increase of one member. You might think this is achievable or easy. One member only, we can do it. Let's work on it. Count how many members we have on 1st of July, and let's see what we have on 1st of July a year later. We need a net of one. 85% minimum retention. So if you have 50 persons in your club, let's end the year by at least having 42 of them still with us. If it's achievable, we have made something good. Also, we have to have increased in women membership, female members of our club. 2%, only 2%, rounded to one person. Okay? Let's have a 2%, which is 1 in 50, but let's round it to 1. Let's work on this. 2% increase in younger professions. Let's also work on this. And induction of one or more Rotary Foundation alumni. We need that resource. We need to increase diversity of classification and gender and age. On the district level, if we have 100% capita or more in district annual program funds, maybe it's a little bit stretched. Or if we have 100% club participation annual program fund contribution with a minimum net increase of one member in 50% of existing club. So 50% of the existing club, if we have a net increase of one member, that's a recognition, that's an achievement. Or net increase equivalent to the number of clubs in the district. So if we have 150 clubs in the district, we should have a net increase of 150 members. Let's work on this. Or 85% minimum retention in 70% of the clubs. So we count the clubs, 75% of them, if they have achieved a retention of 85%, we qualify for this as a district. At least one new club organized as an e-club. Okay? This is also something to work on. We know what's an e-club. Who doesn't know what's an e-club? E-club, everybody knows what's an e-club? Yes. Yeah. E-club, if you don't know, is they meet virtually on the way. Also we need, this is important, maybe this applies very much to our club, our case, 5% decrease in number of clubs with fewer than 25 members. So this means if we have small clubs, we need to reduce the number of these clubs. Not by cancelling them, by making them bigger or maybe merging them. So we need 5% decrease. The top districts and club winners will determine the top 15 of these districts, one per zone, and the 3 highest achieving clubs in each of the following club size categories. They have classified the clubs below 10, 11 to 25, 24, 25 to 50, and above. Now, according to this, these will be recognized. RI will cover the cost of their convention registration, fees, travel and lodging, and reasonable meal expenses. For the governors of the top 3 and the club presidents of the achieving the club from each size segments. So there will be 5 clubs. Let's work on it. Let's work that our district is recognized on the international level. Now, another incentive and motivation that the Rotary International President has set for this year, in addition to the citation, is the Changemaker Award. And this Changemaker Award will recognize Rotary clubs And that's your responsibility, because Rotary clubs are in your hand. The Rotary clubs that make extraordinary impact in 11-12 through their work in the avenues of service. Clubs are invited to undertake a challenging array of activities in each avenue, with the goal of making positive and significant change in their communities and the world. In total, he gave us plenty of activities to choose from. 34 different activities listed on the form. All activities must be undertaken and completed between 1st of July and 1st of March. So we have to plan today. On the club service, I'll go through them very quickly because there are material in your folders that cover this area. Induct one new member under the age of 40 for each 50 members, so that's 2%. Demonstrate a net gain in membership in 2009, 10, 11, and 11, 10. Let's see a rise in the membership. Implement a comprehensive retention strategy and retain a minimum of 85%. So we need this 85. We don't want to lose members. Adopt a 3-year strategic plan for the club, identifying specific annual and long-term goals. You, as assistant governor to be, would have to verify that the club is doing this, has achieved this. Club service, undertake significant public image campaign in community, including at least one prominent public service announcement in a print publication, on radio, television, or a billboard. We have to move into this area, and I think we moved this year. I'm not sure if it has finalized, maybe in Egypt, if they have approved our PR grant. Probably they have. So great. So we have moved this year into this area. Hold at least 3 service or fellowship events in which non-Rotarian family members, spouses, children, parents, widows, widowers participate. So involve the family. Adopt a leadership development program for all members and ensure that each club member is assigned a specific role, either in a leadership position or as member of a club committee, subcommittee, or project initiative. Organize a blog or social network campaign to increase awareness of Rotary among the young adults in the community and request their input and make Rotary more relevant to the next generation of professionals and business and community leaders. So now we have 8 activities, and minimum he needs 3 out of these. If we do 3 of these, we have ticked the first section. On the vocational service, more than 50% of club members are active in vocational service projects and activities. All club members display the declaration of Rotarian in businesses and professions at their workplace. Very simple to do. Let's have it distributed to every club and put it there to achieve it. The idea is not just to have it as a decoration, because this will be displayed for all your business partners, all your friends, all your clients, who will come and say, this is what Rotary is about, the ethics. Conduct a career counseling or vocational training program in the community. Conduct a program to recognize high ethical standards and public values in the community. Promote the 4-way test to new generations program in at least 3 educational institutions, universities, colleges. Organize at least 1 professional networking event in which club members can meet other local professionals and introduce them to Rotary, Chamber of Commerce. Sponsor a career day in which club members bring young people to their places of business to inform them about career opportunity. How beautiful this is. We have 7 of these activities, and we need a minimum of 3 to be achieved. On the community service, carry out an environmental service project. Conduct a club program in July on reducing your carbon footprint, the impact of overlay activities in our environment, particularly the amount of greenhouse gases produced. Track energy savings, electricity, fossil fuels such as petroleum, oil, gas, accumulated by club members during the year. Let's make this a project. Partner with an organization in your community on at least one community service project. And we need this. We need to partner with a third-party NGO. Sponsor a Rotary Club course, a Rotary Community course, RCC, or involve non-Rotarian community members in a joint project. Very important to have the RCC in our projects. Organize a fundraising initiative in your community to support polio eradication. Don't think polio is out. It's not finished. In Jordan, we don't have it, but we have to support the eradication. In Lebanon, we don't have it, but they have to support the eradication. So let us involve our members and clubs in supporting the polio eradication. And let us not take a negative attitude that we don't have polio, so why? It affects us. Conduct a community needs assessment and use it to establish a community service project that involves the club members in active service. Consult the local organizations, administrative authorities, municipal for assistance and involvement. So 6 activities, and we need only to complete 2. Very easy. On the international service, conduct or support an international service project that addresses the Millennium Development Goals to ensure environmental sustainability. Participate in the Rotary Foundation Education and Humanitarian Service Project. Simple. Find a Rotary Club partner in another country and conduct an international service project either as host or as sponsor. Let's extend, let's bridge the continent. Have at least one club member serve as project volunteer in another country. I think we have very little, maybe very few registered volunteers. Let's work on it. Carry out a sustainable international service project related to at least one of the areas of the focus of RI strategic plan. Have club members establish a Rotary Friendship Exchange team and initiate plans to conduct reciprocal visits with a group of Rotarians from another country. So it's reach to the other continents and other countries. Register at least one club member to attend the convention in Bangkok in 2012. Total activities, we have 7, and we need 3, minimum 3 to be completed. That would make us qualify for the change maker. On the new generation service, sponsor a new Interact or Rotaract. Sponsor a participants in the RIA. Sponsor or host at least one youth exchange student, ambassadorial scholar, or Rotary Peace Fellow. Youth exchange is currently applies to Egypt only, but we are working on it. We'll see how we proceed with that. Ambassadorial scholarship is available, and Rotary Peace Fellow is available. Induct one or more former Rotary actor as Rotarian. How simple. Let's work on this. We have hundreds of these. Invite youth to participate in Million Smiles a Day campaign and involve youth in environmental sustainability project. Total 6, we only need the clubs to achieve 2, and you will be the judges on that. That will make the club a change maker. On the district goals, on Interact, I need to establish an Interact club in every club. I want every Rotary club to have an Interact club. It's not difficult. If we work on it, it's not difficult. If we have Interact clubs, I want them to be active. If you already have them, let's have them active. Let's have the dues paid by the clubs. Let's have Rotarian representatives assigned to attend meetings and activities. And let's have joint activities and projects with Rotary actors and Rotarians to include activities in the media. On the Rotary Act Club, I want a Rotary Act Club in every club. Rotary clubs should be active. Dues paid by the Rotary Club and a Rotarian representative assigned to attend the meetings and activities of the Rotary clubs and join activities with the Rotary and interact. So let's not just keep dormant and keep the way we are. Let us have a Rotary Act club in every club and an Interact club. Let's work on it. Maybe we cannot achieve it by the end of 12, but we have it in 12, 13. The youth is our future. If we do not prepare these clubs, maybe in 5, 10 years we will not have resources, enough resources